to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Sneaker Podcast, Season 3, Episode 43. And I'm Mike D, alongside my brother from another mother, Christopher Chu. What up, Chris?
Yo.
We also got Sean Collard in the house. What up, Sean?
Hey now.
And we got your boy, Chloe, in the house. What up, Chloe?
What's up, guys?
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Sneaker Podcast. Thank you so much for stopping by again. We are getting to the end of the year. We're all getting pretty excited about it. A little bit to talk about. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of this podcast, we're going to move on to what we wore on feet today. So I'm going to start over there. Chris, what you wear on feet today? Let's keep it nice and awkward.
Yeah. So today I'm wearing a Jordan 1 Nigel Sylvester. Yeah. I thought today was the last episode. Or I thought right now was the last episode. So I busted out the hotness.
Oh.
I don't know if it's the last episode. We'll see later. But yeah, I'm very picky with the days that I do wear this sneaker.
Gotcha. Really?
Yeah, because first off, man.
Let me talk about it.
You did say that you were gonna take your shirt off, but then, I decided.
Okay.
I decided. Chloe and I are wearing the same plaid shirt, but we're gonna switch it up. I'm gonna take mine off, and I'm gonna pull something out of the bag.
We'll do that.
We'll do that.
You get the bag.
Yeah, sorry. I'm very picky with the days that I wear my Jordan 1 Nigel Sylvester because I love them so much. So I feel like if I wear them and I'm not having a particularly special day, I've wasted the wear.
What would constitute a special day?
Many things could, mold a very special day. I don't know. Getting ice cream. That's pretty special.
That's always special.
Pretty special.
Yeah.
What I really like about this shoe is that it does look old and aged, but I cannot wait to see what it looks like in like a couple years after it's been really worn. You know?
Yeah.
I think that'll look really good. Almost like an Air Jordan 1 like premium leather, like what are they called again?
I don't know.
Yeah. The really
I don't know much
premium
about
leather
Jordans.
stuff. Pinnacle.
Like
the Pinnacle Jordan 1, that leather on it, when it gets like really worked in and aged, looks really, really good.
Really? 'Cause I've never seen anyone really work in a Pinnacle.
I've seen it. There's pictures on the web. Talk to my friend Google.
Is this how we're lacing them?
That's how I lace them.
Interesting.
So for the
Lace
listeners, I'm one shy from the top.
Please? You sure can.
Thank you.
I don't go all the way to the top.
Yeah.
I like the one shy. One shy is
One
good.
shy and
Perfect.
loosely at that before the last rung.
Well, what's really good about the, leaving one and like leaving it a little bit loose is when you do want to tighten down, you do get that ankle wrap, It really hugs your ankle. I like that. Good wear, dude.
Yeah.
I really like this shoe.
What are you throwing on over there?
What
I'm wearing a...
whoa.
What are you throwing on there?
Who is that?
Real men wear pink, eh?
I'm throwing on my a piece from my favorite collection within the Quality brand. Right. This is what they call the Lashes collection.
I like that.
This is a crew neck. It comes in several colors. This is the pink one that I'm wearing. I do have others. So since I did think it was the last episode, I did bust out. I brought my favorite pieces from Quality.
That's awesome.
That I own.
That's awesome.
So I'm gonna show the people.
You want to show the people now?
Okay. Do it.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to change like 3 times throughout the podcast.
And this is my first outfit.
I could do that like a outfit change,
Taylor
right?
Swift over here.
Like the Oscars or something.
Change at each segment.
So
segment change
again,
up.
this is a Lashes crew, but in the black. Very cool. I don't know if you guys remember a couple episodes ago, I was like, I'm trying to fit into my go-to sweaters. I'm trying to reduce my weight and trying to see if it doesn't look as weird anymore. I don't know. You guys.
No, it looks good.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
I
And
What
they
else you
have
got
it in the hoodie version as well.
Hoodie version's dope.
Yeah.
That color is dope.
This color is dope, right? Yeah, it's like a tannish.
Tannish, a lighter tan.
It goes well with those shoes.
It does.
It does.
And I gotta say,
Black
So-
stack denim with that.
as sneaker wearers, I did discover the combat joggers, right, from Quality.
Good
They
call.
are, I think, like the money pair of pants for a sneaker wearer because it goes well if you're using a long sock and hiking up your sock. And the pant has like a cuff at the bottom that just helps the pant
Where you going,
leg
bud?
sit at mid calf.
I was going to show the people.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're wearing it right now.
So there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
We're gonna make it awkward, guys.
So I was wearing the combat joggers as much as I could until I found this pair,
Oh, damn. My feet do stink. I know
right? So this is Mike, you own this pair of pants too, right?
I do.
Do you know the name?
Is it the combat jogger?
No. This is not the combat jogger. This
I'm
was
looking
has
at the bottom there.
Pants.
Oh, the trouser,
Yeah, I
think it's
think
a
it's like a cargo
trouser.
trouser. It's really dope with this drawstring at the bottom.
I find the drawstring is perfect for sneaker shots.
It's money.
And
Yeah,
you could,
yeah,
if you
yeah,
want,
yeah,
you
yeah.
could tuck it underneath, and
You
if
could
not,
do many things with it, and the camel pattern on this is really good. Like when I just see this pant, like
Yeah.
in my closet, I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, I want to wear that.
Yeah.
So
I believe it also comes in a blue camo as well. Go check it out.
go check it out. Go check it out on their site. If you're looking for specific pieces that go well with sneakers, then look, we just named a few. Check it out.
And speaking about koala in sneakers, we're gonna go on to that a little bit later. There's a little tease for you. Little tease.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, you like that? Well, Sean, guess what? You're up. What'd you wear on feet today?
Oh, hi, Mike. I wore. I also thought this was going to be the last episode, and I'm not sure if it is or not, but we'll see. So I wore one of my favorite pickups of the year, and that is the Black Cement Air Jordan 3 from this year, 2018. And I'm wearing a piece of apparel that went with the release, the Air Jordan 3 pullover with all kinds of nice Jordan 3 memories for me.
Also from this year? Sorry?
Also from this year, yes.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. So, that's what I wore.
You're a slave to the Jumpman.
I am, but I also am wearing a premium tee underneath this
Oh.
pullover, and I'm wearing cargo chinos, black cargo chinos. So there you go. So everybody,
Flexing the fit.
everybody,
I see.
everybody
I see how
back
it is.
off.
I see how it is. I see how it is. Chloe, what'd you wear on feet today, dude?
I wore some silver bullets.
The silverest
Super
of
nice.
bullets.
Yep. Just went with the fit. And I didn't
And
really
Nike
think
Air
much
Max.
Air Max 97.
Yep.
Nike Air Max 97 silver
Beautiful.
bullets. This shoe is probably, in my opinion, one of the most sought after shoes of people that don't really know sneakers.
Mm.
Oh,
Really?
You know?
I get that.
Like they're not
I see
really
what you're
into the
saying.
game,
Yeah.
but they see these and they go, ooh.
Yeah,
You know?
okay.
'Cause they're
That kinda
different.
sucks them in.
flashy. Yeah,
Well, you know what? I'm surprised you hang out with a lot of people who don't know sneakers.
Yeah. Not everyone's perfect.
You don't judge.
No, we don't judge.
No.
We try to help as many people as possible.
Very cool. That's a good observation, man.
Yeah. I just,
I don't.
throwing it out
I don't
there.
own a pair. Do you own a pair?
this crazy thing. I actually owned a pair.
Ooh.
I when they launched on Foot Locker Canada. I happened to be waiting for my wife in the car, and they launched at like 3 p.m. or something. They had a size run that popped up,
Just out
and
of
I
nowhere.
grabbed a pair. And it was at a time, and I got them. I love them, but it was a time where I had just purchased a 2 or 3 other pairs, and I wanted 2 or 3 other pairs, and I ended up returning them like an idiot.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Big mistake.
That hurts.
Huge. I've made a huge mistake.
I made a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Chris,
that's
you
good.
never owned a pair, Chris?
I own 2 pairs at 2 different times of my life. Both I bought for $100 each. This
call.
was, I think, the 2012-ish release.
Yep,
Possible.
this is
And that's
2012.
$100 Canadian?
Yes, $100 Canadian plus tax.
That's pretty cheap.
At the time, people weren't hype on them. Like
Yeah.
they sat
I can
to the
see
point
that.
where they went on sale.
Yeah.
So I
So
was
wh-
able to grab them twice, and both times I ended up pulling a Sean and selling them. Oh no, you returned them.
I returned them to Foot Locker.
So I sold them.
Chloe, is this one of the newer releases that dropped?
This is 2012.
2012.
Oh,
Nice.
the same one.
But this was like when they really, really, really sat. And I got
Yes.
them at $54.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the one.
Shout out to my cousin for thinking about me.
Shout out to Chloe's cousin.
Yeah, so I have regrets. I also have regrets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, that'll happen, guys. Today I wore on feet one of my favorite Jordan silhouettes, the Jordan 6. It is the Jordan 6 Carmine from 2014. Or Carmine, sorry. Sorry,
Carmine.
Sean. Carmine.
It's all good.
Carmine.
It's all good.
2014.
I'm at a point now where I just want everybody to call it whatever they want. Call anything. Call it whatever you want.
Call it whatever you want. We'll touch on that a little bit later, too.
Okay.
You
Call it
have
his-
some regrets, too, sir?
Huge.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a bit later. But guys, yeah, super stoked about this Jordan 6.
Yeah, beautiful.
Kind of can't go wrong type shoe.
No.
And it's nice to flex in the office with these.
Yeah,
so
man.
I booted up, or didn't boot up, or like a beater to get from the car to work.
Sweet.
And my beaters these days.
Really? You wore a pair of beaters today?
Yeah.
Is it that bad outside?
No, it's just I've kind of been really digging wearing these shoes. And they're the Adidas 9317 triple black.
Oh, okay.
And they've kind of been my daily wear to the office. Super comfortable in the morning, easy to slip on, and I'll throw these into a backpack, and then pull them out once I get to work.
It's just there's a lot of salt on the roads up here and sidewalks, I find.
Yeah.
That's what I don't care about the snow as much. It's the salt that I worry about.
Yeah, the salt is brutal. I ruined a pair of Adidas Boost Knits because of salt like that. Yeah, too bad.
I see.
Too bad. But guys, we were talking about
Hold on,
quality.
I have a question for you.
Oh,
Mike.
sure.
You're still wearing the same shirt, Chris. What's going on?
The costume change is at intermission. So, you guys know about the Jordan 6 Gatorade, right?
Yes.
It's like it's basically the same color blocking, but where the red panels are,
It's like that
orange.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's got a little bit of green on the bottom on the outsole.
Green
Yeah.
Jumpman.
Yeah, green Jumpman.
And I recently saw a picture of someone wearing the Jordan 6 Gatorade, and I was like, they really look good.
They do look good.
So, what of this shoe, the Carmine 6, draws your attention more versus the Gatorade 6?
So it's the red.
Yeah?
The red 100%. I'm not a huge orange on feet type guy. I find the color blocking on the Carmine, whatever, is very well done, and I like the red and the contrast with the white. The orange and the white is still kind of, I don't want to say clashy, but it kind of does.
So does it clash more than the red and white?
Yes. In my opinion.
Interesting.
Yeah.
In
If
my
I can, may I add my 2 cents?
Oh, you can.
I
Go
also
for
don't
it.
like the combination of green and orange.
No.
Oh, really? I find it a selling point. Like
Yeah.
it's good. I like
not
green
me.
and orange.
No.
Like the pop.
I
When they
like
t-
I like orange.
Yeah.
I like green. I don't like orange and green.
Ah.
I see what you mean. Sean,
Yes.
someone once told me that on an Air Jordan 6, this is based off of a 2, and this is a 3.
Yes. Exactly.
That's exactly what it is?
That you got it right. Yeah.
Wow. I'm glad you can confirm that for me, because the source I got it from, not too trustworthy.
Was it Alex? Was it Alex?
No.
Where's this 2?
The 2's right here. Like,
It looks like an R, too.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
If you ever look at...
for Rorden,
Rorden?
For Rarmine.
Rarmine. That's
Yeah.
good. But yeah, when I saw that, and when someone told me about it, I couldn't stop seeing it.
your lace lock is at the wrong spot.
I'm sure people. Yeah, I'm sure
Do
people.
you
get on
feel
me
it
for
when you
that,
walk?
too. The lace lock?
Yeah.
Not at all.
No. Oh, you don't bend.
Yeah.
You-
I'm trying to.
Mike Shuffles.
I'm doing the penguin walk in these. And remember, they're one size too big,
Okay.
Yeah.
so I got lots of space to move around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, nice. Very nice wear.
Yep. Air Jordan 6 Carmine.
One size too big. How do you do that?
Dude,
He didn't know what
have
size
we
he
gone
was.
over this? I'm pretty sure we've gone over this like
We
a
have?
buttload of times.
If I know the story, you've gone over it a lot
Okay,
because
sorry.
I wasn't even around when you bought them.
You know, this was back in
but like,
my beginning of sneaker
we don't
headisms.
listen to each other talk.
That's valid. Just waiting for my turn.
Yeah, it was the beginning of my like sneaker journey, I guess you could say.
He didn't know your size?
What?
You didn't know your size?
I really didn't. I thought I was a size 11. You know who else went through the exact same thing? Our good friend Christian from Sneaker Talk.
Oh.
He went through the same
Shout
thing.
out.
He went through thinking that he was a size 11 for the longest time, and it turns out he's size 10.
He's 10, man.
He's 10. See, Chris knows he's 10. Yeah. Oh, I wonder, but you do have that little bit of like, oh, you know, after you finally accept that you're a size smaller, you're just like, oh yeah, I guess I am.
But you're a full size store? You're a 10?
Yeah, like I'm a 10.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know that feeling.
In Adidas?
My feet have been growing.
In Adidas, I can go another half size down if I need to.
Jordan sizing is tricky though, because I'm all over the map when it comes to Jordan retros.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I'm anywhere from between 11, 11 and a half, and 12.
Damn.
Yeah, but you're like picky.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
like,
want my shoes to fit.
yeah, like you won't go half size up, even though it's like a great price,
Yeah.
the
No.
perfect shoe.
No.
You're like, nah.
See, but that's
No.
good.
Yeah.
though.
Why would I?
That's good though. I like that.
Yeah. Well,
No.
yeah.
All right, guys. Maybe we can move on a little bit.
Sure.
Do you want to do pickups first?
Yeah.
You want to do pickups first? Let's
It
roll
is
into pickups first, and then we'll
before
get
what?
into a little bit of I got a little
Dramatics?
No,
Dramaticals?
not dramatics, but we have a little something here.
Schematics.
We have a little something here that has not yet released to the public
Ah.
yet, and we have two of them.
Yeah, let's do pickups and then we'll do that.
Okay, cool. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. So, who picked up anything? Everyone's gonna say no,
Not me.
no.
I picked up something last week, and I thought I would have it for you guys last week, but I brought it today.
What you got it here?
Can you grab it, Mike? It's right there to your right. Thank you. So I
Is
didn't
it
even
an
open the
Adidas?
box. Actually, I did open the box just to put this paper shit in it. But yeah, let's take a look.
Hold on there. All right, close opening a box right now.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So
Good
these
for
are
you.
the Carhartt times Nike Air Max 95s. Work in
Sweet.
progress. Yeah.
Carhartt whip, yo.
Now, oddly enough, there is green camo on these and an orange swoosh.
And you
bubble-
like
air
it.
bubble.
Now you
I
like it.
actually like it.
It's basically undefeated.
It's-
I
it's-
mean, like
yeah,
the
it's basically a
the
Gatorade.
color, the khaki and orange.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I love
Yeah.
the inside
These are really nice.
collar is so
Oh,
nice.
The inside is sweet.
It's got like that wool feel on the inside.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
lining of the shoe is
Yeah.
not smooth. It's like
It's like a rough wool. It's like
Exactly,
it's
yeah.
like a
Fuzzy.
Hudson's Bay
it's
company.
like something that's in progress.
Yeah, it's so
There's a
nice.
lot of materials on that.
Yeah.
It's very. There's a lot of materials. Wow.
Some
So-
corduroy,
Yep.
some canvas.
The layers on here
some-
are kind of crazy.
So the
Some
cool
mesh.
thing is, to me,
Oh,
is
yeah.
that on the tongue they have the Carhartt logo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. And then we got the
On
Air
one
Max
side.
one on the
Air
other
Max
side.
on the other.
Yeah. And so I have a question for you, Chloe,
It's a very close shoe.
Mr. Air Max 95. When's the last time you bought an Air Max 95?
It was this year. I bought a solar pair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the gray.
So
and
the
silver.
solar pair is an OG colorway,
Mhm.
correct?
Yeah.
Now this colorway, the Carhartt Whip Air Max 95, is a new colorway altogether because is it the first time they're collaborating? Maybe they've collaborated before.
Maybe
But on the
not.
95 is the
Silhouette.
first time. On this silhouette.
So, what of this shoe made you go, I need this, I need to add one more 95 to my collection, and this is the one that's going to be it?
There's a couple of things. I liked the camo. I liked all of the different textures on it. I like Carhartt. I like the hits of 3M on the eyelets. Everything about it is pretty dope. But just the work on this shoe is just next level.
of course
And
insane.
I kind of feel bad that I missed the collab that they did with Stussy, and the
Okay.
whole white midsole
Mhm.
kind of sold me too.
With
And
that
the white
orange
sole,
bubble.
yeah, the orange bubble that pops.
Yeah. So what's really nice about Carhartt is you're getting a quality product with Carhartt, because I find Carhartt makes their stuff made to last.
Oh, yeah.
They make their stuff to be beat up. And this, as soon as you grab that shoe, you feel like this is going to last a long time. Hey, heads up, don't put it near a fire.
I like just after the mesh, they have this little brim. I've never seen this on a 95. It's like a different type of stitching just on that first layer of camo.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Maybe it's from a
own
jacket or something.
a Carhartt hoodie.
Yeah.
it's quality.
That's like over 20 years old.
Boom. There
And
you
it's
go.
like it is still like one of the highest
Solid?
quality. Yeah, super solid.
Amazing.
Highest quality hoodies that I own. Like I put it up against any other hoodie, and
Yeah.
I'm like, "What? This
When
is
do you ever
so-"
get 20 years out of a hoodie?
I know,
Hardly
dude,
ever.
This is what happened. Like I quote unquote lost it in my stacks of like boxes.
Yeah.
And then I find it, and I'm like, "Yo, it's like nothing's wrong with it. It's like perfect, good quality, man."
Nice.
Yeah.
Chloe, can I tell you that I really was debating buying the Air
Force?
Force One?
Yeah.
I find the Air Force One is very well done as well. The
The-
corduroy and the tan.
The price point was really good too.
120 or 140 for the Air Force One.
Yeah.
It was
That's a
good.
decent price.
That's
Yeah.
very good for
Yeah.
a shoe.
For a collab
these
like
days,
that,
especially
yeah.
these days.
That's
right?
like if you're you want to be balling on a budget, that's definitely a good pickup.
So what swayed me to get it
Mm-hmm.
also was 20% off.
Oh
Yeah.
damn,
Had a code.
that'll
do it.
Ah, very cool. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it.
dude.
last-
It looks
Especially with
sick.
that inside lining is just wow.
I love that wool.
I love watching Chloe inspect shoes.
Well, the details on this is it's
I
done
I'm
very, very
being-
well.
I'm honest. I'm being honest. It's you fucking love shoes.
Yeah, no,
Does
I
it,
really do.
Hashtag I fucking
And
love shoes.
shoes.
this corduroy, oh my god! Like
Anything.
I still
corduroy,
can't get
dude.
over it. Sorry, guys.
Does it remind you a bit of yourself, Sean, when you look at
No, Chloe takes it to another level, I think.
Really?
Yeah. He
Really?
from what I can tell, you really inspect the materials and
Is
the
it
stitching
white?
and the.
Or is it like a
It's really cool to watch.
off-whitish?
You're really into it.
I find it, the midsole, Mike, I find it creamy.
It's looking at it right now, I'm like, oh, but I kind of like how it's creamy.
No, totally.
It
totally.
should be. It should be creamy.
works.
So you know what's dangerous about this shoe?
Break some necks.
No, now I'm gonna want to buy all this Carhartt gear, like
Uh-oh.
a shitload
Oh, yeah,
of
that's
Carhartt
true.
gear, and I don't know if you guys know
Floodgates.
the
You should get
the
a hoodie.
price
It'll
tag
last you
of
like 20 years.
all their whip shit is just
Yeah, the whip stuff's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Their toques are really nice too.
Yeah.
That's a winter hat for everybody else in the world.
Oh yeah, a toque
Yeah.
or a beanie.
God, even the laces.
Did it come with an extra pair?
No, I looked.
It's too much.
It's a no-go for
Yeah,
Mike.
no
He's
go.
like,
No
fuck
go.
that.
Fuck
No, I don't
extra
need
No
that.
orange laces.
Orange laces.
Mike, you're gonna have to wait for the next SneakerCon to go buy some new laces.
New laces.
You know, I find that's the only time I can get a good deal on laces. That's awesome, dude.
I'm super happy.
Great buy.
Mhm.
Chris, did you pick up anything?
I didn't pick something up. I did receive some stuff.
Oh, here we go.
The first package came during the weekend, which is like kind of rare, right, in Quebec, like deliveries on the weekend.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's the holidays, and also it's very surprising and very
Overtime.
welcome.
Overtime. All right.
So
Chris
the first
is-
package was very small, like small. I'm gauging compared
You had
to
a small
sh-
package?
a shoe.
He's got a small
shoe box.
package.
I'm not used to a small package. I don't know. You didn't seem so surprised.
I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
Guys,
What? What?
come on.
You
We're
often-
riffing.
Yeah.
And it's basically a package from Under Armour Canada.
Oh,
So
dope.
shout out to Under Armour Canada. What they did send was a gift.
Oh,
Nice.
Came with a little card, and they're like, for the holidays, we'd like to
Ooh.
thank you for the support and all, being part of their team. And they're like, looking forward to 2019. There's going to be a lot going on.
oh.
So that's really cool.
So they're not cutting you off
The
after this year.
the foreshadowing.
Bite your tongue. So what was in the package is this little box, and it was some loungewear.
Oh,
Yeah.
lounge.
That's underwear, Chris.
Boom. This is underwear. What,
If
you don't
that's
lounge in
if
your
that's
underwear?
loungewear to you, I'm not coming
Yeah, who
over.
are we kidding?
Day. Come
Yo,
on
those
over,
are
Sean.
nice.
Here, hold my underwear.
Ah, yeah.
There you go.
Thank God they're not wearing.
That And
Here,
there's-
Mike.
it's
Are
basically
you sure?
pajamas. This is what they were. Look at this. This is comfy.
Wow.
Hold these. Hold these, Sean.
I'm holding part of Chris's small package.
Yeah. There. Right. So these pajamas and the top, right? It's a t-shirt, but what is very specific and special about the t-shirt is the inside lining of the t-shirt. If you guys can see, you can see like this weird pattern, right, on the
Yeah.
inside. It's what they call bioceramics.
Damn.
And what it does, it I want to read this and make sure I got it right. Returns infrared energy back to you. So while you're wearing it, it helps with your recovery, right? It promotes blood flow throughout your
Damn.
body. So that's why this type of gear is specific for like after sport.
Oh,
getting-
loungy.
Yeah. And
Damn, you
Yes.
should wear it inside out and hook everybody up.
it's called athlete recovery. Oh,
I like that though.
be like a
Spread that shit
Hey,
around.
Healer.
You don't want to
Yeah.
sit in a big tub of ice. You wear one of these.
So this is very cool. It is very like comfy, right?
Yeah, that's some quality.
Right. Did you touch the fabric, Sean?
Oh, I did.
Okay,
Did you
good.
touch the fabric?
Yeah.
This
Mm.
package.
And that's it.
Very nice.
So shout out to
Quiet.
Under Armour Canada for the pajamas. I will be rocking these throughout the holidays.
I'm trying to touch your pants.
What?
I'm just trying to touch your pants.
Touch the seam.
Can you hold these? These nuts.
Shh.
Okay.
All right. It is.
Now we've gone
It's
too
going to have
far.
to be the end of the year episode.
Man, their quality is next
And
level.
I did receive a package today.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Same day.
Yeah. Last minute alley oop. Boom.
Oh.
It is a package from Puma Canada. I got the notice on my phone, and I was like, I wonder what it is, because I've seen other guys in Canada receive different types of packages. I think I saw Sean Go receive an
Optimus
RS,
Prime?
Yeah, RS Zero, like the Transformer collaboration.
Yeah.
And if I could just say, for a shoe brand to think of collaborating with Transformers,
Yeah.
like Hasbro,
And old
Transformers,
school Transformers.
yeah, super fucking dope.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
Now
that
you
to
can-
me,
You can finally pull out all those old toys that you've had, you know?
it's just like the two of my favorite worlds colliding, you know.
Yeah.
So that was super cool to see that. When I opened the cardboard shipping box, I saw the color of this Puma box, and it is a black box. So I was like, oh, it's not the Transformers collaboration. It's a performance shoe. And then I was like, yo, another basketball shoe,
Yeah.
perhaps. And I got pretty excited. And I had forgotten which color was up. But when I opened the package, I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, those are nice.
Right, there you go. This colorway,
I like
they've
these.
called it the Peace on Earth
I like these.
because it resembles the dove, right? You can see
yeah,
that?
it's the feathers in there and everything.
Yeah. So it's like
Wings. Oh, wow.
white and gray, and
Yeah.
has the so they call it vaporous gray.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Clyde Court Peace on Earth. It's just during the holidays to promote peace on Earth and all. And the great thing about this shoe is for every sale they're gonna be donating $5 to the Trayvon Martin Foundation.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, so I
Very cool.
totally on board.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely.
Wow. The details in the knit of this is crazy.
Yeah, very cool. So I received these in the mail, so I didn't purchase them. So I don't know if I don't see how like a portion of the sale would go to the foundation. So
Yeah.
I will make a small donation to the
Very nice.
I
That's
mean,
cool.
come on, man, right?
You have to.
Do
Only
it.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Do it.
Yeah. So I really like this colorway. It's so clean. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
It's
dope.
really nice.
So whenever I get a Puma Hoops shoe,
Mhm.
I always ask myself right off the bat, am I playing in these or am I styling in these? And I am undecided on this pair yet. I don't know if they're going to hit the
Yeah,
court
these are
or hit the streets.
these are street, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's
I think
pretty
they're-
good.
I like how it says peace on one tongue and one Puma on the other.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even
Very
notice that.
Peace and Puma.
Peace and Puma.
I
It's
like
my
that.
favorite colorway so far.
Out
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
Puma.
Yeah, I think
very
I
cool.
agree.
So shout out to Puma Canada.
Yeah. Wow.
I like the creams.
The cream is nice. Cream doesn't get used
Cream
enough.
is in this year, no?
It is. I think so.
Some might call it salt. So yeah.
Trust me, they're not salt.
Alright. So is
Any
it
other
time?
pickups?
No, I have no other pickups.
All right.
No other pickups. I have
is
a
it-
pending pickup.
All right.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't
Yeah, I
count.
know.
My wife got a pickup.
Oh,
Yeah, go
She's not
ahead.
here.
go for it.
She doubled up on the Concords.
Wow.
She sure did. She got her first. She ordered her wrong size. They only had a 5 on the Nike Canada, and then size 5.5, which is the actual size she needed, popped up. So she ended up with 2. She's gonna ship the 5 back, but I'm like, no, you're not.
No, you're not. You're gonna take that insole out.
Yeah,
You're gonna like it.
that's right.
Very cool. Wifey picking up Concords.
Yeah.
Double up. Nice.
Oh, very cool. Guys, all right. So you want to
Wait,
go
can
on
I have
to
a question? Do you guys compete sometimes?
Oh, for sure.
Like now, is it?
Well, there is
it-
no competition,
Oh
but we don't compete. No,
no.
no.
What if she's like low key? You know, like
She's balling.
There have been occasions where she's been able to pick up a pair that I'm jealous of.
she owns
Like
like
the
the shattered backboard.
Shattered
no?
backboard 2.0. Yes, she has those. Damn it.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Guys, actually, since we're talking about wives and sneakers, my wife Leah asked me the other day if she could get a Yeezy, and I
You
went,
said that train is
"Excuse
finished.
me?"
It's past us.
I'm just like, excuse me? At first, I was like, okay, I'm very interested in having this conversation right now. So I asked,
I'll start listening.
Which one? Which one? And she's like, I really like the zebras. I was like, okay, that's an amazing shoe. And then I said, well, these ones just came out, and they might be pretty easy to get.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the semi-frozen yellow 350 V2. And
Yes.
she's like, yeah, I would wear that.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah,
game changer.
yeah,
out.
So that might be something I might be looking into before the new year. Or
yeah,
new
man.
year.
I saw them. People have been posting that they're in stores.
Yeah, I've
Dude,
seen them on
very cool.
websites.
You didn't pull the trigger yet?
No, not yet.
Oh shit!
better hurry
Yo,
up.
it's
Yellow.
Christmas time.
Wait, so that means she would own semi-frozen yellow, but not you.
Not me.
Interesting.
Wow, wow, wow.
It's not a good feeling, Mike. I'm telling you right now.
I'll wait for the day and then I'll text you.
Yeah.
Because I feel it. I'm going to definitely be jealous.
I will be your support group.
I think
Okay.
you should do it
Oh.
right now before it's too late.
Before it's too late?
Yes.
No. Can't
I
do
think
that,
we should
dude.
pause this right now and get it over.
No. Wait until my credit card
Mid-show
flips over,
pickup.
okay? All right, guys, we were teasing it earlier in the podcast. We have a little something that has not released yet, so we'll start with that just to build the hype a little bit. But our good friends over at Quality have been teasing a little project that they've been working on, and now this project is finally coming to fruition, and we are talking about Koala making their own sneaker.
Very, very, very cool.
Like, just to have the balls to go out there and make your own
Yes.
sneaker
Yeah.
that's a big move. That's a big move. So tonight we have I don't want to call it exclusive, but we have a first look
Unveiling.
unveiling. They're
The
kinda unveiled.
first in hand. look
This
at
will
the shoe.
probably be the first video on YouTube with this shoe.
Oh, there you go.
Just saying.
Yes.
So, I'm going to pass one box down. I'll pass it down to you, Chris.
All right.
You take that one.
Guess I don't get to hold the quality shoes.
Hand it over, Sean.
Yeah. Come on. All right, so I have another box here. This is the Quality Arboreal. Why is it called that? Because koalas like to hide up in trees, and that's what they call it.
Yeah. So arboreal means like from trees, right?
Yep.
And I like to think, and I like to say it arboreal because it reminds me of
different.
Montreal. Wait.
Montreal.
Montreal. Wait a minute. All right.
Boreal.
So this shoe was completely,
Arboreal.
I believe
Boreal.
it's designed here in Canada. They sourced the leathers and the materials for this from Italy,
Ooh.
Sean, did we get you
Like
a little
the
bit
Air
there?
Jordan 2.
Just like the Air
Yeah.
Jordan 2,
Ah.
and made in Portugal.
Okay, so we're
Well, it's a lot
gonna
of
show
countries.
it
Let's do
at
it.
the same time.
Yeah, let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
Ho!
I jumped the gun.
So you're always quick on the
The
draw there, Chris.
Yeah.
Quality Arboreal.
or arboreal.
Or arboreal, whatever you want to call it.
Arboreal.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that's pretty good.
Very cool.
So this is the teal version of the shoe, teal, tan.
Here you go.
We also have the purple and tan over here. Of course, they are the same shoe. The materials on this, just take a look at the quality on the materials on this, Sean.
Very nice.
Very nice
materials.
suede.
Very
the
nice.
leather is like a nice thick leather.
Very soft.
So soft. The nice mesh. This is going to look really good on foot. So this shoe actually it didn't just release, but it's available for pre-order right now at quality.com. Go check it out. Very, very limited quantities. Okay, so if you want a pair of these, go on the website and get them while you can. There's
It's a pre-order
right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So we're pre-ordering. You'll get your shoe probably early New Year, I'm expecting, because at the stage they're at right now, they're looking pretty good. And guys, guess what? It comes with extra laces.
Mike's favorite.
So you have, with the teal version, you have a nice flat teal lace, as well as a nice rope gray lace. I don't know which one I would use. I don't know. I'm kind of in between right now. I think a teal.
So where I stand with this is like you mentioned, Mike, it takes huge cojones
Yes.
to take on a project like this.
Yes.
If you're thinking of competing with big brands, then you're in for like a really tough battle.
Yeah, for sure. They're
I don't
monsters,
think
and they've been
that's
doing it
what
for years.
this is. I think this is just like, hey, you know what? They love sneakers.
Yep.
And the clothing that they produce is very complementary to sneakers.
Yep.
So they're like, it's only like a natural progression for them to
Yep.
just like put out a piece like this.
And these colorways go really good with all the quality gear, and I think that was one of the main goals. Also, was giving you a sneaker that really went with everything that they make. You know, they make jackets that have this kind of teal and gray on it. I think it is we're going to give you a quality sneaker. You know, we're going to give you something that's got that material. It's got that nice mesh. It's got that nice leather. It's got that nice suede. It's almost like an art piece, you know, and the insole is all nice and leather.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's very, very
Like
nice.
good quality.
Yeah. So you can see pictures and stuff like that over at their Instagram, Quality, at Quality, sorry. And go pre-order right now. It's been on sales or on pre-order since Thursday, December 20th. So go do it right now. Limited quantities. And guys, there's a little extra something that goes with this. So the boys over at Quality designed a specialty box to go with this shoe, but it is sold separately. I'm putting it out there right now. It is sold separately. I'm going to pull it out right now. Hold on. So this is just a prototype box, but this is what it looks like.
Oh, very cool.
So it's a nice wooden box with a sliding front on it of plexiglass with the Quality logo etched into it. And you also have on the side a nice little burn right there. I love burnt wood like that, especially when they do it nice and proper. Boys,
Very cool.
very cool stuff. I'm really excited to see what the final product of this specialty box looks like.
So it's you can clearly tell that it's a sneaker person that wanted a box like this.
Yes, right? It's like, I
Right?
want to display my shoes.
I want to display my shoes.
I want everyone to see it.
And I want something. I want like extras because I like extras to my sneakers,
Just
right? Like
extra.
accessories and stuff. Where do you start when you're at this? You're designing a shoe, like a whole new shoe, right? Not taking something that exists and
Yeah.
just switching stuff around, but just creating a whole new shoe.
Yeah.
Must be crazy.
Oh,
I don't know where you start and where you end too. Like, okay,
when
we're
you
good.
say, "Oh, it's done,"
right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
we'll,
definitely
we'll,
something.
we'll ask them about it.
Yeah. I think maybe we should get one of the guys from Koala on the pod.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about it. Maybe in the new year we could sit down with someone and really go over the process of how they created the Arboreal. That's what I'm calling it. I like that. But yeah, shout out to all the boys over at Koala T2 who had their hand in designing this and creating this piece. Really excited to see what comes in the future, guys.
So the teal and the purple, the color blocking is not like that they switched up just the same panel.
No.
Yeah.
Right?
They did it
changed,
differently.
There's a little black
different
on the-
portions.
There's a hit of
Yeah,
black on it.
Very cool.
Yeah. If you had to pick a favorite colorway, just by looking at it right now,
I like the teal.
I like the teal.
Yep.
I'm digging the purple.
Yeah, I think I'm with Mike on that one.
Digging the purple.
Yeah.
Swap out the laces maybe to a nice gray.
Stop with this late swap.
Guys, it's what I'm about, okay?
No, I like the teal.
Yeah.
And I cannot confirm or deny that our coupon code TSP20 works on these shoes.
Huh.
I do not know that. I should find that out. Stay tuned. We will find that out for you guys. So go check them out at Koala T and koalat.com. Use that coupon code TSP20 if you're not buying shoes. Maybe it will work with the shoes. TSP20. Get your account 20% off, guys. What
Very
could
cool.
go wrong with 20% off?
Shout out to Quality.
Yeah, shout out to Quality.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
job, guys.
All right, guys, maybe let's flip it on its ear now.
I don't know what that means.
Well, we're going to go from really positive to kind of negative, but positive in the same way. Look at Sean's already. He's already shaking his head. Sean knows exactly what's coming. Sean, we've had a bit of controversy in the world of sneakers over this past week. Maybe you can fill the people in on what's been going down. On the last podcast, you said how you were gifted a pair of Concords, Air Jordan 11 Concords, by Jordan Brand.
Yes.
What has come of that since?
Oh, Chris, did you want to say something before I get angry?
Yeah, so I
want to just calm the people down?
Okay, no, go ahead, and I'll insert.
No, okay.
Later.
So the Concord that released on last Saturday, well, I guess it'll be on December 8th. It features 45 on the heel. Okay, so that signifies to me that this is the actual campaign they put forward, was that this is actually replicating a model or a shoe that Michael Jordan wore in the 1995 playoffs. It's the first time he debuted the Concords. It was a PE at the time. He wasn't supposed to wear it, on and on and on. He wore it, broke the rules, got fined. So the other shoe that he wore in those playoffs, once Nike made him a black version of the Concord, is what we now know as a Space Jam. So this is where my I guess my regret for posting this ever comes in. So on the OG support group page, I posted a little bit of the history of what people mostly know as the Space Jam, but for the fact that there's a 45 on the heel, which makes this also a 1995 playoff PE. You can read all about that on the post on the OG support group page. But so basically, what what it boils down to is because there's a 45 on the heel, it ceases to be a Space Jam because of that one small detail. The pairs that Michael Jordan wore in Space Jam were a black Concord and white Air Jordan 11, but they had 23 on the heel. The pair that released in 2016 had 45 on the heel, just like what he wore in the 1995 playoffs. So that small detail changes everything and makes it a playoff PE. So I posted about this on the OG Sport Group page, and all hell broke loose. I mean, 300 comments and the overwhelmingly positive comments. But as I was talking to Mike's wife, Leah, before the show, it was like I had told a 5-year-old that Santa Claus is not real.
Oh my goodness!
And people,
if any
kind of
5-year-olds are listening to this, Santa Claus
I
is
apologize.
real.
100
is real.
100% real.
He's coming down that chimney in a few days.
But the Space Jam that came out in 2016 is not real. It's not a Space Jam. It's a 1995 playoff PE, and people just lost their shit.
So if I could recap from what I understood from your post, the 2009 version of the shoe that came out,
it features,
and the 2000 version
yes,
is a Space Jam.
not technically. So this is actually something I've learned actually after this post was that the 2000 and 2009 feature royal blue. The ones he wore in the movie actually are Concord, just like the PE. But the difference is they have 45 on the back on the 2016s. 23. So
in the movie, what did it have? 23 or 45?
23.
23. Okay.
Yes. So it's almost like a mix of the two. There's a mix that we haven't really fully gotten a actual
True
Space Jam. The 2000 pair paid homage to it. If I
Yes.
can. In a sense that it says Jumpman Jam on the tongue,
Yes.
right? So it was definitely a throw to the Space Jam movie, Space Jam pairs, but his pairs in the movie, as we've come to learn, actually were Concord, black and Concord, not black and royal blue.
Okay.
So
you
have some questions for me.
2000 and 2009 is essentially the same make of a shoe.
Yes.
Black, royal blue.
Royal and white, and 23 on the heel.
23 on the heel.
Difference being 2000 has Jumpman Jam.
Jumpman Jam on the
2000 on the tongue.
On the tongue,
on
there's
the
like
tongue,
a strip here. There's the Jumpman logo in the middle.
Yeah.
And then it says Jumpman Jam. On the 2009 version, it says Jumpman Jordan.
Exactly.
Right.
Bingo.
The 2016 version has black Concord and a 45 on the back.
Yes.
A perfect, quote unquote, replica of what he wore during his return to the league.
Yes.
In
the
back
playoffs,
in 1995.
Eastern Conference semifinals in 1995 against the Orlando Magic, which he initially broke out the white Concords, and then when they find him so anyway, long story short, he had a black Concord, and it all started with me on my personal page.
Yes.
Sort of half jokingly, just based on the actual colorway, calling them. I posted a picture of the white Concord, and I put white Concord and black Concord, and people there started losing their minds, saying that's a Space Jam. You blah 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 blah.
You bleep bleep.
Yes, bleeps and bleeps and bleeps.
Okay, so if you guys want to read about all the drama, you can go to Sean's page or OG support group.
Yeah.
Just read all 300 comments.
Please don't tag me in any comments. I'm really tired of talking about it. Texting about it. I mean, typing about it.
Yeah.
I like talking about it.
So, the box. Okay, let's not talk about it.
Just quickly, I have to. Just quickly.
Okay, go.
The 2016 pair Jordan brand, despite giving us a playoff PE, actually marketed it as a Space Jam, which further threw people for a loop. So that was another piece that threw people off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I have questions about this situation, but I'll ask them at the end of the questions that I have for you.
Okay.
When did you first realize that the 2016 shoe was not so Space Jam-ish?
In 2016, to be honest, because I when I saw the 45, then we all started having discussions about what he wore in the 1995 playoffs.
Okay.
And so from the get-go, when we first saw the images of the 45 on the hill, we said, well, that's not Space Jam, because his had 23 on that. Whether even at that point, regardless of the color, whether it was blue or Concord, we all knew that it was a 23 in Space Jam and not a 45.
Gotcha.
So yeah. So
and
2 years ago.
Okay, I have an argument, but later. Your walkthrough of your investigation. Can you walk us through? Can you tell us what you started doing, or what you and your crew started doing?
I would probably say that it was myself, Corey, who's at iJapino, and Brian, who is at OG Sneaker Nerd. The three of us really started looking at the game itself, and it actually there was another conversation about, hey, and this was actually Brian's. I'll shout out to Brian, because he really thought about, hey, if there was a white Concord and a black Concord and what that Michael Jordan wore, why didn't they release that as part of the original releases of the Concord of the Jordan 11s? So that sort of snowballed into, what's a Space Jam and so we really sort of were. It's crazy, because there have been days where I've been sitting on my couch in Montreal, Brian's sitting on his couch in Arizona, and Corey's sitting on his couch in California, and we're going through video of old Michael Jordan games and texting back and forth, saying, look, you can see this part here, and that you can get a good shot of the shoe here, and so there's a lot of that going on. It's very sneaker nerdish. Thus Brian's IG name.
And why did you wait 2 years to post the info?
Oh, I didn't. When they first released, I discussed it. I didn't, for whatever reason at the time, people weren't really paying attention. But I think because of there was so much hype around the white Concord release, and people are already, the feeds are still full of Concords, white Concords, that this Black Concord, even just like I said, just calling them Black Concords, it pissed people off.
Yeah.
So I said, well, I have to do a post about like a more detailed post about this, which is what I did. And in the first part of my caption, I said, I posted a picture of the 2016 release, and I said, these are not Space Jams. Everybody take a deep breath. It's going to be okay.
Well,
it wasn't okay.
Well, what kind of feedback did you think you would
well, based on the fact
trigger?
that I got a lot of shitty feedback on when I called them Black Concords, I knew there'd probably be a lot of people who wouldn't be happy. So I was kind of asking for it in a sense. I was stirring the pot. But there was an overwhelming response that was positive. But the negative, like I said, the negative ones were like it really was. They were up in arms. They was like like I could picture them smashing their fists on the table, saying they're Space Jams.
Bah humbug.
Yeah. So after all that, right? So you do realize that you and your crew are possibly the only people in the world that figured it out or see it. And then investigated, and then decided to do like a whole thesis on it.
Yeah, and we like I said, we did talk about it in 2016 when that release happened, and we post. I guess I don't think we ever did like a full post like I did on Sunday.
Yeah.
So it's that's the kind of stuff that we do on that page, and that's the thing is people were like, you're just picking about the detail. You're being picky about the detail, about the 45 on the heel, but That's what we do.
Detail.
First of all, that's what we do, and that is a huge detail.
Yeah.
Yes.
The number on the heel signifies that's what he wore in the 95 playoffs.
Okay.
I'm getting riled up again.
But you know
How
what's
about this?
different? You know what's different between Sean
I gotta take
and
my sweater
the
off.
OG support group and everyone else is when you did go and post that post, you gave the arguments and supporting, pictures and stuff to support that argument.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people wouldn't do. They'd just be like, "Oh, these aren't Space Jams."
Well,
And Chris is the Space Jam enthusiast.
Yeah.
The guy knows his jams.
And really, I mean, you can't call them whatever the hell you want. Call them, Reeboks. I don't care what you call them.
Don't call them that. Don't call them that.
But it's just an idea to throw out there and say, look, this is really, it's actually for us, it was special. When we first saw it, it's like, holy shit, we're actually getting a PE.
Yeah.
And then again, the irony is that cut to the white Concord that released last week, and that is really the story they're telling. It's a PE that he wore in the 95 playoffs.
Yeah.
And so but again, the packaging, and they even went with the OG style box. This year, and so it was really the Space Jam packaging, and the apparel in 2016 was all Space Jam related, so it threw people off. And I mean there were people were going reaching real deep. People were like telling me when the script was written and that it coincided with the shoes that he wore in the playoffs, so really they knew what they were doing. And it was made for the movie because it was, oh my god.
When was the movie released?
96,
and he wore the first
in 95.
Black Concord in 95.
A year before. But anyway, it went deep. It went deep.
Yeah, so if you want to read about the drama, go on OG Support Group or on Sean's IG.
Sure.
It's at Scholar23.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired from all this drama.
I have one last question to you about this whole situation. How much of a Jordan freak are you? I have an answer.
Yeah.
Right?
You can answer? Oh,
I can answer.
This is a rhetorical question.
No, right?
Okay.
Because I have an answer. As Nicolas Cage said in The Rock, I am a Jordan super freak.
Yes, I am a Jordan super freak.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He didn't say Jordan. He said
No,
science.
He said science freak. Yeah, super freak. Yeah.
But no,
for us it's fun.
There you go.
Yeah, it's fun, and we do like to stir the pot and just share the history and stuff. That's really all it's about. But and we've done this many times on different types of shoes, different models. But this really hit a nerve with people for some reason.
I have to say, like, who gave the original name of the shoe? Right, it's not the brand.
No,
That's
no.
it.
Yeah, and I get
Right?
it probably in 2000 because it said Jumpman Jam on the tongue.
Yeah.
It was probably that's when the nickname
Like
started.
they don't call the shoes bread.
No.
Now they do, but not they didn't used to, right? They don't call like the nicknames that the shoes have.
Raptor was
exactly.
not,
Way before the Raptors were
way
created.
before the
But so I have just a question for you. So from this discovery, what would we call the Jordan 11 Concord with the 23 on the back? Because the true Concord seems to be the PE.
Yes.
With the 45 on the back.
Right.
So what would we call the one with the 23 on the back? Do you know what I'm saying?
It's still
Fake
a
news,
Concord.
right?
It's still a Concord because it was part of the original release, and it was a white Concord and black sneaker.
But it's not a shoe that he wore. With the
He
23.
did wear it. Yes, he did.
After,
He-
right?
In the following
Yes.
following season, he wore it. Yes,
Okay.
he did. And so the one with the 45, it would be a playoff PE also.
Playoff PE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or player PE, but playoff PA. 95 playoff PA. That's what they both are.
Yeah.
The white and the black Concords.
They should make a pack.
Which, you know what? It actually makes them more special.
I think
Yeah.
Right.
that was the whole point.
The 245 releases.
Exactly. Look what you're getting. You're getting a PE that would never release to the public with 45 on the heel, and people all they wanted to hear was Space Jam.
Yeah.
So, well, we tried.
Better luck next time, guys.
All in all, a good time. Right. Yeah.
Yes.
All in
That's
all, great
cool.
time.
Yeah. It's all in good fun.
Black
Yeah, man.
Concord sounds so much
uh,
cooler than Space Jam.
Cool.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what we should do? We should have next time you have this type of reveal, you should just do it on the podcast, and we'll invite everyone to come over to Mike's house.
Yeah, there you go.
Hash it out with
Party
ye-
at my
to yell
crib.
at
all
me?
300 people.
Party at my
Sure.
crib. I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Well, with this new setup, I mean,
We got the room.
We have the space.
Yeah, so since we are getting to the end of the seasons, or the end of the season, I guess season 3, I thought we'd do it a little differently. Do it in my living room. Maybe get a little fire going. We got a little Christmas tree behind me. Some presents wrapped with care. But
So-
yeah, but that's what's up.
I had a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Right. And it occurred to me maybe a couple of weeks ago. Like this past couple of weeks have been heavy with the releases,
Mhm.
right? And often, I don't know if it happens to you guys when you talk to other people and you're like, "Hey, are you gonna get this release? Are you gonna get this release?" Especially now, boom, Concords, all
Yeah.
the Yeezys,
Mhm.
the Mocha 3s, the Spider-Man AJ1.
It's been painful.
Boom, 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 boom. And a lot of people are like, "Yo, I've been going kind of crazy. I need to slow down." But then I see that same person a couple of days later make a pickup,
Yeah.
right?
Junkie.
So
Sneaker junkie.
I want to ask you guys: have you ever considered or tried to measure how much your conscience will last? How much your conscience will play, and how long will it take you before you reset that conscience and
the
go,
turnaround.
"Hey, man,
Yeah.
maybe last week," or just forget that you were like, "Yeah, I've been going kind of crazy. Gotta slow it down," and all of a sudden, bam, pick up. I don't know.
I feel like it happens to everyone, or it has happened to everyone. Hopefully,
Yeah.
you know, because when you get to that point when you're out there, you're hustling to get sneakers, get releases, and putting in the effort and time is something you need to put into it as well, right? That's something you need to put into the equation, because if it's tough to get sneakers, are you really going to go out and get a pair every? The turnaround will definitely be a little bit longer than if it's easy, simple, quick.
Yeah.
Well, what you mentioned, sorry, Sean. you
no,
were saying something?
I'm just
Well,
agreeing with him.
what you mentioned about this releases being tough to get
Yeah.
might play into this whole reset of your conscience
Yeah.
where it's really tough to get sneakers these days for certain releases,
Totally.
and you're like, well, now if I can get my hands on them, I kind of have to jump on it now,
Yeah.
even though I'm not in the best mindset to do so.
Yeah.
I still gotta kind of have to do it,
Yeah.
right?
That makes
Yeah.
sense too.
Just
Yeah.
get it and worry about it later.
Yeah,
There's
that's
yeah.
that's usually
Everyone
where
just
I'm
listen
at.
to that.
When
Listen to that
is
advice.
later?
Just do it and worry about it after.
Yeah.
When the bills come.
When the bank comes after you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's usually when I know, like right now I know, like obviously the holidays are coming and I'm visiting people and there's presents, and then after that I know I've got like a bill for a thing that I had a 18-month payment plan thing going, and
Oh,
so
yeah.
I know that's coming to an end, and I got to make sure
Woo, woo.
that's all taken care of, and
Those
so
are
it's
the
like
best days ever.
and then even leading up to the Concord release, there was a few weeks where I didn't have pickups because I was I knew that, and I was anticipating that pickup. Didn't know I'd get gifted a pair.
You're securing the bankroll.
Yeah, so that helped a lot. But yeah, I was out. There was a drought for me, and it was definitely a conscious decision to stay away because I knew there was stuff coming up.
Okay.
And but then it's like it's a slippery slope because then a hoodie came up on Nike that I really wanted, like really wanted, that only released in Europe, and then it's like a Jordan 2 hoodie that.
Damn.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Wow.
And it finally released on Nike Canada. So I got one of those, and then it's like, oh, there's a tracksuit I kind of want too, and it's like, oh, maybe I'll get the Jordan 10s now. I was like, oh, I hit that, yeah. So it's a very slippery slope.
Spend $150, get free shipping.
Oh,
And
free shipping.
Speaking of anticipating releases, you're actually, aside from like anticipating for Concord release, you're actually anticipating, which I've heard you say, your trip to NBA All-Star.
Yes.
Right, which is in February.
Yeah, that's
so
gonna be huge.
You're actually like you are 4 to 3 months ahead of time.
Yes.
Anticipating.
I know, because and it's you don't know what we're gonna see there at NBA All-Star. I'm not going to the game. Everybody, if anybody's wondering, I'm not going to the game. I don't think I'm going to the game. I'm not going to the game, but Brian from the OG support group and I are going to meet up in Charlotte, and
cool.
we're maybe going to some events. But I know, Charlotte. I know the Black Infrared 6s are releasing that weekend, and I know the Black Cement 4s are releasing a couple of months later, and sometimes they have stuff early at those events. There's the White and Carolina 9s that are going to be there, the UNC 9s. So there's a bunch of stuff that I know I'm going to want to pick up in February.
Some good stuff.
So yeah, good stuff.
He's also looking forward to the 2019 Bread Black and Reds. Black and red.
Red, black, and reds?
Guys,
We can talk about it now because the Concord release is over.
it's finally over.
The red Concords.
Jordan 11. Jordan
The black and red
2019
Concords. That's
Bread
right.
Jordan 11.
No, Red Space Jams.
Red, black and red Space Jams. That's right.
Red
Oh,
PEs.
Get me out
Black
of
and
here,
red
man.
PEs.
Get me out of here.
Yeah.
But that's a good question. Chloe, do you ever have you ever have that when you're like, oh, I've been killing it with releases, I need to chill?
I
'Cause
usually
you've done
have
that
a plan.
break, right? You've done that like, I'm going to take 3 months off. I'm going to take a month off.
This year has been pretty good.
Okay. Things
Really,
are
really good.
aligning.
Actually, I have a question for you guys.
Oh.
Yes.
How many Jordans do you think I picked up this year?
Jordans, I'm going to go with 2.
I say 3.
Say 2.
It's 1.
1!
Black Cement 3.
Black Cement.
3.
Blacksmith 3.
Did
There
you
it
pick
is.
up a Jordan 2?
No, he was going to.
No, I wanted to.
Oh, the mellow juice?
Yeah.
Did you pick up a... Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because he said he...
No, you did, Chloe. We're just going to convince you.
No, it took
Merry
me
Christmas.
10 minutes. I went through all of my shit, and I'm like, wow, just a black
Jordan,
cement.
wow.
Not even a single pair of Jordan 1s.
But
Can
hey,
you believe
that's
it?
Wow.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
make
hard to
sense.
believe.
Yeah, it's messed up.
I
don't
want
know
to
how
see
you
you with
live.
like the pine green or something.
You want to know
Yeah.
how many Jordans
Right?
I picked up this?
Pine.
No, I don't want to know
Wow.
that number.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Good for you, Chloe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, the guy's been picking up a lot of
Yeah.
Adidas.
Well,
It's
yeah.
not like
he's been
he
picking
like,
up nothing. He's not.
What did he accomplish, really?
The Easy Stack has doubled since.
Yeah, he just picked up a Nike, so it's not like
Yeah.
congratulations
Same
for doing
family,
what.
Same family.
Congratulations.
Doesn't make sense.
Duty. Yeah.
I did try for some Jordan 1s. Didn't happen.
No.
But
Uh-huh.
Oh, well.
Union
Didn't
Jordan
hap-
ones?
Didn't happen. Got a phone call from my mom. Threw me off.
Threw off my whole game and
Yeah.
Yeah.
my computer.
okay.
She wanted me to look at something. The weather. I don't know.
It's okay.
Okay. Good for you, Chloe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
But it's Blacksmith 3.
Black Cement 3.
honestly,
Well,
if
there's one to get,
yes,
exactly.
there you go.
If
Yeah.
there's one to get, it's that one,
Yeah.
especially with
Yeah.
that Nike Air on that boot. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, I think it was a delayed pickup, right? You only picked
Yeah.
it up on the restock. It wasn't like on
Thanks
the
to Sean.
initial
Restock
Initial,
like
drop.
a week later or something.
drop.
And I'm sitting there at 5 a.m. waiting outside of a Foot Locker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably one of my easiest pickups this year.
Yeah, just keep rubbing it in, Chloe.
I'm like, wait, guys. Done. Okay, we can go.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
Wow. Chris, do you ever have that issue with like when conscience comes into play,
Yeah, I lie to people a lot.
or yourself?
No, to people. I know who I am. I'll like if you guys like, if people are talking and they're like, "Hey, you think you're gonna pick it up? You gotta pick it up." Even if I say no, I'm gonna pass. In the back of my mind, I know
I
I
know
know
I'm getting
what
this.
I'm saying to myself. I'm like, they don't know what's coming up. And
lying.
I more or less plan out stuff pretty well in terms. It's not that I plan it well. It's that I make a decision on whether I want to pick up a shoe pretty like distinctly, like yes or no, and that's
Yeah.
it. And so, yeah. It does reset very fast, if that's your question.
That's the
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
How fast does it reset?
It resets pretty fast.
It
Yeah.
re-
yeah.
re-
The greatest
re-
players
resets.
have a short memory span. The greatest shooters, right?
Shooters?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I know
Yeah.
that one.
Something
I
like
know
that.
one. Anyways, guys, we're getting to the end of the podcast. What do you say we wrap this up?
We are?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fast.
we're
Wow.
an hour and a bit in. So
Holy cow, that was
I
fast.
say let's wrap it up, guys. But
Yeah.
before we go, we want to give some shout outs to some people who have been listening and for the people that have been supporting us over this past year. Chris, do you want to give any shout outs to people? We'll start on your side and we'll end over here.
What you mean, like audience people or?
No.
Oh,
just like-
brands.
yeah, the brands.
Oh well, shout out to Puma Canada. Shout out to Under Armour Canada.
Yeah, shout
Very
out
cool.
to you guys.
Shout out to Foot Locker Canada. My homies.
Good one. Sean, who do you want to shout out?
Are we doing companies still?
Yeah. I just
No,
did
not
it.
Puma.
Just do it. Just-
Adidas, who
Shout
sent
out
me
to
a
Adidas.
pair, and well, obviously Jordan Brand sent me a pair.
yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
And people in general?
Yeah,
that we said?
we could do
No.
people another.
No, okay, another time.
People aren't that
All right.
important.
It's not that special. Just brands.
Chloe, you want to give me shout outs, buddy?
Yeah. Shout out to Quality
Yeah.
for keeping me fly as fuck. And
Yeah, I like that.
thank you to Under Armour for hooking me up with all that fucking golf shit, man.
You got some.
Yo,
Your
yeah,
golf
spin
game is
on
your golf
point.
fits are strong
On
right
freaking
now.
point.
Awesome.
And also, thanks to my wife for letting me out of the house.
Shout
To hang
out
out
to
with the guys
Shout out to all the
and do
wifeys.
this podcast and YouTube things.
Yeah, we do things now. Again, a big shout out to Quality. Go check them out. Hit that pre-order to get your hands on an Arboreal Quality right there in the teal and purple. Maybe you can get it in this special box sold separately. Go check it out at Quality on Instagram and quality.com. Get that pre-order. Make sure you use that coupon code TSP20. Get 20% off your order. Make sure you sign up and get an account. And if you don't want to do that, sign up for their newsletter. You'll get 10% off. It's easy as that. But guys, before we go, where can people find you on the gram? Chris, where can people find you?
At Christopher.chu.
And Sean, where can people find you?
At Scholar23 and at OG Support Group.
Chloe, where can people find you?
At Clarel.
You can find myself out on air with Mike D. Thank you so much for listening and watching this episode of the Sneaker Podcast. Catch us back here next time. Will we have one next week? I don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't.
What is next week? Reset the conscience.
Yeah, we'll figure it out at another time. Follow us on Instagram at The Sneaker Podcast. Get us on Google Play Music, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, iHeartRadio app, and Podbean. We are everywhere. Until next time, have a great day. Have a great night. Keep them. Whoa.
Can I pause?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Almost got us out.
Yeah,
I was
almost.
like, whoa.
I want to shout out you guys.
Oh.
The Sneaker Podcast, because what did we just do this past week?
Holy shit.
What did we
Oh
just
my
hit?
God. I
Oh,
forgot.
my shit.
We hit we hit the biggest milestone we've hit, and we have now over 2.5 years over 100,000 downloads of our podcast. All thanks to you guys for listening. This YouTube thing is new to us. We're really enjoying it, and we want to give a big shout out to all the OGs that have been listening since the beginning.
Yeah.
Shout out to all you guys. Leave us
Shout
a
out-
comment. Send us something on the gram. Let us know if you've been listening since season 1.
Shout out to the new listeners too that
Yeah.
actually go back like people have been
I love
messaging
that.
us. They come in, they listen to one or two episodes, then they go back and start listening to our old episodes, even though we're like, yo, don't listen to those. We sound like
we're
shit.
really bad
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then. We were just getting started. We had no idea what we were doing. But shout out to all the listeners out there, all the viewers. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and hit that notification bell. Because when you do, when we post a video, you get it first. Until next time, have a great day. Have a great night. Keep them laced. Peace, everyone. Happy New Year.
Peace.
Peace.
Maybe there'll be another episode.